Hello and welcome to Critical Weight Theory. Today we're opening up the cartoon vault. We're going to rewind the weird, the wild, and the downright wonderful in animated history. I'm your host, Wade, and today I'm heading to a galaxy far, far, weird. So grab your cat fudge sundae and get ready. We're talking about the very first episode of ALF, the animated series, the one from way back in 1987 when I was about 6 years old. And this episode, the premiere episode, is titled Phantom Pilot, which is kind of fun because it is the pilot episode of the series, and they most likely did that intentionally. It originally aired on September 26, 1987. Now, if you're only familiar with ALF as the snarky alien living in a suburban garage, you're in for a surprise. This animated prequel throws us back to his earlier days on his home planet, Melmac. That's right, before he was ALF, he was Gordon Shumway, a fresh faced recruit in the Orbit Guard. Think military cadet meets intergalactic misfit. And even though this is mostly a cartoon, the episode is framed by live action segments of Alf in the present writing his memoirs, charmingly titled Melmac Memories, and reflecting on his wild youth and the glory days and all of that. And wild it was. His younger days were indeed wild. Melmac is under threat from the evil Larson Penny. Not sure where they came up with that name, but okay. The villain's name is Larson Penny. He's the kind of over the top cartoon villain you'd expect, complete with a bumbling sidekick named Egbert. It's Gordon's first year in the Orbit Guard, and due to a bureaucratic mix up, he's assigned as co pilot to the seemingly incompetent Colonel Can't Fail. Yes, that's really his name. And no, he does not live up to it. He can indeed fail. And things get worse when the skies are attacked. Thankfully, a mysterious figure known only as the Phantom Pilot swoops in to help, and it's a little bit of that Superman phenomenon where if Clark Kent takes his glasses off, somehow nobody recognizes him. Well, it's the same kind of premise here with this Phantom Pilot. The plot twist, it's Rhonda, the Melmacian or Melmatian heartthrob who will eventually become Gordon's big crush. Together, they manage to fend off Petty's initial attack, but just when they think it's over, Petty comes back with a ridiculous second wave, this time launching adhesive filled bags. You can't make this stuff up? Well, actually, the writers did. And in true Elf fashion, it all leads to an accident that turns out to be genius. Gordon ejects Rhonda mid flight by mistake, but then uses a giant rooftop donut sign to trap Petty's fighter. It's slapstick, it's space chaos, and it's Melmac to the max. What can you say? So, what makes this episode fun? It's not just the jokes or the alien antics, it's the fact that the show dares to build out Elf's backstory in a totally different format, animated, off world, pre Earth, and still packed with the same sarcastic charm we know from the original sitcom. You're going to hear a lot of jokes about Elf eating cats, so get ready for that. And I mean, there's like plenty of those jokes littered throughout this premiere episode, so be on the lookout for those. And if you want to check it out for yourself, good news. This entire series and the first episode, Phantom Pilot, is streaming now on YouTube, Tubi, and Peacock. So, yeah, you can find this legally available. So how about that? I wish more of these companies would actually do that. I know recently I was saddened to find that Whose Line Is It Anyway episodes from the 1990s are not available anymore on whatever network they were available on. I don't really remember. I think it was Paramount Plus, but I could be wrong. So that, or maybe it was Max. It was one of those. But I'm not able to legally watch Whose Line right now. So that kind of sucks. So if you know where I can find Whose Line Is It Anyway, go ahead and let me know. It's a bit of an aside, but it would be very nice if I could watch those old Whose Line Is It Anyway episodes. Anyway, there you have it, the humble, chaotic beginnings of Gordon Shumway, long before he became Earth's favorite alien life form. Make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and join me next week. Who knows, maybe I'll dig into another retro cartoon that deserves some love. Maybe not, maybe it'll be a serious movie or something. I'll probably do a bunch of different types of episodes next week. And I've even got some different content lined up for today that I plan on recording. It's not going to be a cartoon review, but it's going to be, an interesting topic nonetheless. So, anyway, stay weird, stay animated, and remember, I always check your co pilot's credentials, and I will eventually look back into the cartoon vault and see what I find. Alright, so have a good one.